Lovelies, Happy New Year. I am so excited to step into this new year with you guys. My prayer for us is that we experience a renewed mindset because this year God is elevating us to new levels. And here is the catch: for us to receive that, we must shift our mindset to receive what He has in store for us. If this is your first time seeing this face, well, hello. Welcome to my channel. I am Dulcie and I create content about personal development, glowing up, and being your best self with the Word of God as our ultimate guide. If this is something that resonates with you, well, come on in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and join this family squad. You will love it here. Today's video, we are diving into a topic that is very dear to me, which is mastering your softness, embracing your beautiful soft energy. Remember, I said embrace, not change into something else. Let's talk about what softness and femininity means. Femininity is often linked to the female experience and the lovely qualities like emotional nurturing, loving, caring, grace, warmth, intuition, and softness. Yes, softness. When you think of softness, think tender, gentle, calm, kind. These are the wonderful qualities we should embrace to share our true self with the world. To fully understand the essence of femininity, it is important to appreciate what it isn't. Femininity is not limited to wearing nice clothes, it's not limited to getting your nails done, it's not limited to getting your makeup done, wearing heels, none of that. Because being soft and being feminine is not about weakness or being passive or aggressive, nor does it mean letting people push you around. Instead, genuine softness and femininity is all about strength, is all about power, and our incredible ambition. As women, we are very ambitious, and this is something we need to celebrate, and it is within us. We are not trying to be anybody else. We are trying to practice what is within us. Yes, there may be times that we have to step into our masculine energy, protecting your children from any danger and climbing that corporate ladder. Sometimes we have to tap into our masculine energy, but that does not take away from your femininity. You can still be powerful, you can still run the business, you can still climb the corporate ladder, be feminine, and maintain your softness. It's about embracing that feminine energy that is already within you. First step is to cultivate inner peace. Inner peace is our superpower. It helps us stay calm and collected even when life throws curveballs. A calm woman is a powerful woman. Find your inner peace and not being so reactive at all times. There are people who react to everything. Listening, they react. Make sure that you find that peace within that is not easily shaken by any inconvenience that you face. There will always be difficult situations that will trigger you. There's always going to be something that does not go right in our lives. Things will not always go according to what we plan, or things will not go according to what we anticipate it to be, and we shouldn't allow that to trigger us. Don't be that person that is always snapping at somebody or at something. Every single thing you have a reaction. Fully embrace your softness and your femininity. It's important that you find a sense of calm within yourself so you are not easily shaken. You are not easily triggered by the things happening around you. You are always annoyed. You are always triggered by what someone said or what someone did. You are always triggered by what the cashier did at the checkout. You are always triggered by the mailman. You are triggered by any and everything, and it puts you out of character. Make sure you're protecting your peace and preserving it for the things that truly matter. A quiet woman is a powerful woman, and silence in the face of chaos is the best and only report you can use to win. Find ways to keep your sanity, whether it's through prayer, whether it's through journaling, talking to a friend, finding 10 to 15 minutes to center yourself. Let's also learn how to let go. We need to learn to let things go. Do not hold back to what somebody did to you 10 years, 20 years ago. It's time to let it go and give it to God. Not every situation needs a reaction. Choose your battles wisely. Practice stillness. Oh my God, I say this all the time. Be still for a minute. Some people are just so hasty to react. Like, we want to react now. This is what the person said. Okay, I'm going to approach them. Don't let the small inconveniences disrupt your calm. Your peace is priceless, so protect it. Another way to master your softness is to manage your emotions. As women, our emotions are a core part of who we are. The key is learning to control them, not suppress them. A feminine woman feels her emotions and does not allow that to dictate her actions. Manage your emotions and do not let them manage you. As feminine women, we are allowed to feel and express all our emotions as they arise, whether it's sadness, fear, anger, guilt, happiness. Allow yourself to recognize and accept them for what they are. Try not to act impulsively when something triggers negative feelings. Give yourself time to relax and think through things before reacting. Understand that all emotions are a normal part of being human and also being a woman, and you have control over them. It's never a good sight that you are ticked off by any and everything and you cannot regulate your emotions. Acting impulsively often leads to regret. You are going to regret it. There's so many things that we do, and when we take a step back, we are like, oh, why did I do that? I shouldn't have said this. I said this in anger. I shouldn't have reacted the way I did. I could have said it in a much better way. I could have said it in a much nicer way. So always take a step back. Practice emotional regulation. Journal. Meditate. Take it to God. Pray about it. Talk to a friend, a trusted and mature friend who can help you work through difficult things. Sometimes I get so angry and I'm like, God, please help me. And sometimes it's tough, especially when you have to forgive somebody or you really want to react to someone, but you took it to God and God has given you peace about it. Know how to regulate your emotions. Do not let your emotions take control over you. Do not. You have the power to control that emotion. Remember that being in control of your emotion makes you a stronger and a more grounded woman. Now, to embrace our softness is to get rid of rushing energy. I can't say this enough. There are people who are always rushing for their appointment, rushing to the doctor's office, rushing to work, rushing to catch the plane, the train, the bus. They're always rushing. They're always running late, sweaty, heart racing, completely frazzled. That rushing energy creates unnecessary stress and takes you out of your feminine flow. Feminine energy thrives in a calm, organized environment. Most people who have that rushing energy are often disorganized. They procrastinate. They have no time management skills. Very, very disorganized. And that is very unladylike. Your heart is always racing. There is always tension. You're creating stress for yourself and the people around you. Doing things at the last minute. The people around me know that I do not like to rush to anything, whether a party, whether to the airport, to catch the bus, train. I just cannot rush. I will give myself time to go through security, go through TSA, get whatever I have to do. If something happens, I know that I have enough time to catch the plane, to go to wherever I'm going. I do not like to rush. Because of that, I set up my time in such a way that I'm able to get to where I'm going on time. Sometimes I sit in my car for some time. If I need to drink water, I drink. If I need to get something to eat, I eat. I'm not anxious. I don't have tension. I'm not thinking of, oh, I should have left early. I should have done this. I'm not sweaty. I'm not confused, because sometimes when you have that rushing energy, you tend to confuse yourself a lot. Your mind is racing. Every part of your body is active. Soft feminine energy is organized, is mindful. We take our time, we are relaxed, we are intentional about having a more relaxed and calm life. Another way to master your softness is to mind your tone and voice. Your voice is a key part of your feminine energy. Loud, aggressive tones can come across as harsh. All softer tones exude warmth and grace. But this doesn't mean you shouldn't express yourself boldly when needed. Speak with intention and clarity. Lower your voice and volume in public places. It's more elegant and respectful. Practice speaking calmly even when discussing serious matters. A feminine voice is more inviting, warm, and confident. You need to watch your tone and mind your voice. I personally can't stand people who yell or shout when talking, especially in public places. Like, why are you yelling? You are sitting right across from me, and this conversation that we are having is between us. Nobody needs to hear what we're talking about. So many things that you can say, or you can have an argument, discuss a serious issue without you yelling, or without you feeling the need that unless I yell, nobody is gonna hear me, or you are not hearing me till I yell. That is very disrespectful, and that is very unladylike. This year, we are not going to be loud, we are not going to be aggressive, we are going to be more cool, calm, and collected. And if you're not naturally calm or collected, you can actually learn. Pick up that skill and practice. This year I'm working on my posture. Because I work behind a desk, sometimes I get serious and I'm like and I always forget myself and I'm like this. But this year, as soon as I remember, I kind of, straighten up, shoulders back, chest out, head up, chin up, and working on my posture. So we can always practice something. It doesn't come naturally to us, but there is always ways that we can actually work on ourselves. It helps you become softer as a person, making you more inviting. And when your tone is a bit mellow, you do not need to scream somebody's name across from a room. You can tap the next person, or better still, call them on the phone, or better still, walk up to them and have a conversation with them. It's very disrespectful and rude to yell or scream somebody's name across a room. I understand that some people are naturally loud, but try not to go out of your way to be the loudest person in the room. As a lady, people should see you before they hear you. Speaking softly can help you connect with your gentleness and step into the softer version of yourself. Another way to master your softness is to work on your presence. Your presence is the energy you project, right? So for instance, the feeling people get when they are around you, when they interact with you, is it warm? Is it inviting? Is it loving? You don't need to grin every time, but you want to make sure that you have a very soft, relaxed face and your muscles are not tense, your facial muscles are not tense. Stand tall with your shoulders back and your chin up. Like I said, I'm working on my posture. You really don't have to force it, but be mindful of it. Like, okay, how is my posture like? How am I standing? Sometimes if you're talking to somebody and you're like this send a different signal to somebody, like that is like, if I'm talking to somebody and they immediately go like this, I'm like, uh-oh, what happened? Like, you're ready to fight, like, don't piss me off, that kind of look. Make sure you have a very good body language, because body language can also communicate a lot without you having to say a word. There are so many expressions that we can make with our face or with our bodies that really communicate a different thing to somebody. So we need to watch that. When you're talking, make eye contact with people. It's very respectful that you're talking to somebody and you're looking and giving them eye contact. It shows that you're interested with what they're saying. You are engaging them, are present, you are there with them. It shows warmth and connection. Be calm and composed. Let your natural charm, charisma shine through. You don't have to force it, you don't have to be someone else, but whatever God has gifted you with, let it shine. Let people see that charisma, that charm, that beautiful, sweet energy. Let people feel very nice, sweet, warm when they are around you, very kind, very loving. Your presence is your superpower. You have to use it to leave a lasting impression. Or when people are around you, should they feel intimidated, should they feel anxious, should they feel uncomfortable because you have that stank face? I remember there was a time years ago where I was so angry with myself. I was upset. So I'm always frowning, and I get people telling me, "Why are you frowning? Why are you always frowning?" Like, I'll be talking to you and you'll be telling me something interesting, but my face is not showing. It's actually showing what I'm feeling inside, because I was so angry. I was going through a lot and it was showing my face. I was literally biting the back of my teeth. So I had like my muscles, facial muscles were always tense. I had that tense facial appearance and I wasn't smiling. I started working on myself. I started allowing God to work inside me, because whatever was inside was coming out. That is very important, that you have that inner peace, because whatever is inside, no matter how you try to hide it or push it down, it's always going to come up one way or the other. Always walk confidently with a kind expression. Another way to master your softness is to be receptive. When somebody pays you a compliment, say thank you and move on. This is not the time to share your life story. This is not the time to let the person know you had a rough week, but oh, thank God I'm looking good today. This is not the time to let people know what's going on. No. Just say thank you and move on. Be receptive to things. Allow people to help you. Being receptive means that you allow yourself to receive. You allow yourself to receive love, support, compliment, help. There are so many women who are used to giving that they forget how to accept things. They forget how to accept love, help. Allow people to help you without you feeling the need to reciprocate immediately. Embrace vulnerability. It's a sign of strength and not weakness. Receiving doesn't make you less independent. You must allow yourself to be on the receiving end of things. It's very unladylike to talk down on yourself and you think it's humbling, especially when someone pays you compliment. That is when you're like, oh, I didn't even do my hair. Oh, I don't even have makeup on. It's not humbling. It rather shows low self-esteem. It rather shows that you're not used to receiving compliments. When somebody compliments you, oh, that's sweet. Oh, thank you. And you move on. We don't need any explanation. Just move on. Allow others to pour into you. Allow others to take care of you. I used to be like, I got this. I'll do this all by myself. Like, I would literally do it, any and everything, all by myself. Then when I started working and being on this, embracing my softness and being the feminine woman and soft woman that God has created me to be, I decided that, you know what, I'm going to ask for help. And especially if I ask someone to do something and they take mad long to do it, guess what? I'm going to do it by myself. I can get it done. And that was me. That was the mindset I had. But then I started asking for help. Like, I wouldn't want to do it. Even if I can, I would rather ask for help. And to prevent that whole timeline, I would ask, hey, can you help me fix this on Friday? Hey, what are you doing on Saturday? Is it possible to help me do this on this day. That way, I'm asking for help, but I'm also adding a deadline for them to do it faster, or for them to do it the way I want them to do it, come through for me how I want them to come through. I have no shame now asking for help. Like, I live in my softness, and not to say that I cannot do it. I'm just asking for help, and if I'm offered the help, I will receive it with my chest. I will receive it with my chest. I take any and every help that I can get. I'm not shying away from asking for help. I am asking boldly. And most of the time, people come through for me when I ask for help. So be receptive, because when you ask, people are willing to do it for you. Flourish in your full feminine, soft glory. The last one is to embrace a feminine appearance. Your appearance is an expression of your inner feminine energy. Taking care of yourself boosts your confidence and how you show up in the world. Prioritize personal hygiene. Wear clothes that flatter your body shape, size, and aligns with your style. Choose colors that makes you pop. Choose colors that makes you feel comfortable, radiant, confident, and walk gracefully. Step into your flaws, your insecurities. Yes, we all have it. We all do have insecurities. Own your insecurity, own your flaws, so that nobody can use it against you. What then I'll say is, as a feminine woman, do not wear bonnet in public. I do not care what you say, what your excuses are. I find it very, very tacky. Bonnet, Crocs. I know Crocs, people are going to come for me, but I said what I said. Crocs, bonnet. Like, I literally went out to dinner with a girl and she came wearing Crocs to dinner, like a restaurant where people are coming, celebrating their anniversary, milestones in their lives, different celebrations, graduations, and stuff, like a very nice restaurant. And she came wearing Crocs. Why would you do that? Very important to pay attention to yourself. I know it's comfortable, so are loafers. I know it's comfortable, so are sandals. You can have a flat sandals that you want to wear. You can wear to dinner. If you're not a heel person, that is fine. But Crocs to dinner, to a restaurant, yeah, let's do better. You don't have to show in like a lot of breast. You can show a little, cleavage, nice, cute, ladylike, very polished and all that. You don't have, I'll say this and, move on. You don't have to show us your whole breast. We get it. You have beautiful breasts, but we don't have to see it all. I've used the word tacky and unladylike in this video so many times, but it's true. It's true. Mastering your softness is a journey. It's not a destination. We are still bettering ourselves. We are still working on ourselves and correcting, and we are unlearning and relearning, and we are becoming a better version of ourselves. We are learning to do better. We are learning to smile more. We are learning to be soft when we are talking. No yelling, no screaming. It's all about nurturing our emotions, protecting our peace, being receptive, embracing our unique energy. So let's commit to living softer, calmer, and more feminine lives. Let me know in the comments which tip resonated with you the most. Or if you want me to dive deeper into any of these topics, let me know and I'll be glad to do that. If you have any video suggestions, let me know and I'll try my best to record it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with anyone who will find these tips helpful, because we all need to step into our softer version and live a softer life. Okay, until next time, stay soft, stay prayed up, stay feminine. I will see you in my next video. God bless.